Have you ever caught yourself saying, someday I'll be out of debt, or someday we'll stop talking about the money problems that we're having and have all the stress in our marriage, or someday I'll be able to go to the store and buy what I want to buy without having to worry about it, or someday I'll be able to do the things that I want to do for my children or for my family or for the charities that I really care about, or someday I'll go to that place that I've always wanted to travel to. Well, my name is Deborah. I'm the president of Alouette, and I have been doing Alouette for over 30 years. I actually started with Alouette Cosmetics when I was 22 and working at the Royal Bank. I got to tell you that I never used skincare. I never wore makeup. I was not comfortable speaking in front of people, and I had 2 girlfriends. So I was looking for a part-time job because I wanted to buy a car, and I didn't want to have to pay for that car out of my bank salary. But it never occurred to me to be in something like this until I went to an Alouette show. In 1980, that's when I went. I was 22 years old. I'm now 53. The girl who was doing the show happened to be a loans officer at the Royal Bank as well, and she mentioned that she was doing this for some extra money to buy the nice things in life that she didn't want to have to fight with her husband about. Well, I was single and I was living at home at that time, so for me it wasn't about that, it was really about a car. Before I knew it, I was going to training and taking advantage of this opportunity. Just working 2 nights a week, I was able to make enough money to be able to make that $400 a month car payment, and that was in 1980. To be perfectly honest with you, our average beauty consultant starting out now starts out making $25 to $35 an hour. When you think about it, Alouette is one of the most unique opportunities out there for women. It doesn't matter what your previous experience is. It doesn't matter if you've been into cosmetics before or not. You don't have to have any sales experience because we train you exactly what to do. But you will earn on an average $50 to $100 per show you do, and that's just to start. We pay the highest net commissions in the home show industry. But on top of that, you have absolutely no investment in inventory, you have no packaging, you have no delivering. So when you go out to do a show and you come home and you enter those shows, you don't have to do all the rest of the work. We do it for you. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So I want to invite you to think about joining the Alouette team in 2011. We are looking to expand in your area. We have literally millions of people in our franchise territory and not anywhere near the beauty consultants and managers that we need to be able to service those customers. So whether you're looking to make an extra $500, $600, $700 a month, very part-time, I mean, think about it. 2 shows a week is 8 hours. If somebody went to get a part-time job and they said, we'll give you 8 hours, they probably wouldn't even take the job. But in Alouette, that ends up being full-time money. We also have career opportunities. Our managers in our franchise earn an average of $30,000 to $80,000 a year, and not one of them works full-time. They work part-time from their home. To get started, all you need to do is purchase training materials, which are $30, and those training materials are totally refundable if you decide not to get started in the business or you don't qualify to get started. We also have local training in Burlington, but we have online training for everywhere else in our territory. You know, I told you at the beginning that I didn't use skincare or makeup, and I was really shy in front of people. And I know as you're watching this email or this video, you might find that hard to believe. But I can tell you that if you're sitting there thinking, I could use the money. I mean, I want to get out of debt in 2011. That's my commitment. Or I want to get ahead and have savings. Or we do want to go to Disney World or Hawaii. Then I got to tell you, you don't have to have the confidence to do this. One of the benefits you're going to get out of Alouette is confidence. Just recently, I had a beauty consultant tell me that she was asked to do training at her full-time job, which, by the way, you don't have to quit your other job to do this. And she said, I never, ever would have taken them up to do that in that position because I never had the confidence. And I got the confidence from doing Alouette. So imagine that. This is going to help you no matter what you do. So whether you do this for 6 weeks, 6 months, or 16 years, I guarantee you that you'll make great money. You'll earn a $1,000 kit, which is what you get to start in your business. You can earn that absolutely free. You will have a manager who will guide you and coach you along in the business for free. And you will have all the training and support of a company that is successful and has a proven system behind you. You know, women are never going to stop wearing cosmetics. So we actually have 5 sources of income in Alouette. We have our show income, we have our non-show income, which is reorders and private consultations. We have our management income, we have our special income that we have on our platinum packages that we send out to people, and then we also have bonuses. We have trips and we have jewelry and we have prizes. There are a lot of women who started in Alouette for the money and say one of the things that keeps them is the recognition. Do you feel appreciated in your job? Or if you're a stay-at-home mom, which is the hardest job in the whole world, do you feel like maybe, yes, it's the most important thing to me, but if I just had something for myself that I could go out, get dressed up, talk to adults, and then bring in that extra income without having to pay for a babysitter or for a daycare. You can do that with Alouette. We have women from 18 to 68 years old, from every walk of life, from every situation. So I know you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. So if you're thinking about taking a night school course in January or doing something a little bit different for yourself, why not do this? Why spend the money on a course when you could do something like a course and actually make money, have fun, meet other women and make friends, and definitely improve your self-confidence, your self-esteem, and your speaking skills. I guarantee you, you'll never regret it. So talk to your beauty consultant about doing Alouette. Ask her what's involved. Let her know you're interested, or if you know of somebody that you think would be great at this, let us know about her. If you recommend somebody to your beauty consultant and that woman starts and gets started in the business, she will give you $25 in free cosmetics of your choice just for recommending her. So back to my someday aisle. I've had a very interesting life. I have been through a couple of diseases myself. My husband was diagnosed with MS, although he's doing magnificent and has reversed his symptoms. I've lost both parents and I've lost 2 brothers. And I realized a long time ago that someday I'll might not come. So if you really are sitting there thinking, I need the stress off my life, we've got to get ahead on the bills, or someday I want to go on a trip, but when will that be? Why not get started in Alouette now and have a chance to do it? I know that there's probably not a woman out there that needs another thing to do on her things to do today list. But I also know that just about every woman has a wish list. We have a dream list. Maybe it's tucked away and we've forgotten about it, but there are things we want for our family, things we want for our homes, things we want for experiences. One of the best things about Alouette, people tell me, is the memories that they've been able to create for their families. So I hope you'll think about joining us or pass this on to somebody you think would be great at it. And if you do, I'll look forward to meeting you in 2011 as part of our great Alouette team. Thanks so much.